I just started posting videos without telling you guys what happened, without giving you guys a kind of background story about how I found myself in this situation. So I was in an accident on the 2nd of August, and I was in front. We were rammed in from behind, and I thank God. I thank God because in fact God was just so merciful. Because usually whenever I enter into a bus, I'm always going to sit at the back because I'm like I need to sleep. So, but this particular day, I someone just told me sit in front, and I don't like sitting in the front seat because all the light is in your eye and all. So I just said, okay, let me just sit there. So um, a woman came after me. She sat, beside me. So then we took off. When I was almost at my destination, I was going home to see my parents. When I was almost at my destination, there was a little traffic in front. So I think a trailer fell or a truck was in an accident, something like that. And we just slowed down. Not up to 30 seconds after we slowed down, the next thing I just heard was like a truck rammed into us, and I thank God I survived. I survived, but I had the swelling on my right thigh, very small swelling. So when I got to the hospital, I was rushed direct to a private hospital. So when I got there, I said, "Oh, and I could not even talk because I was in so much pain. I was in so much pain. So I was treated. I was given antibiotic. The wound was cleaned and everything like that. So when it was time for me to get discharged, the doctor was not even around. So it was more like a nurse situation. So I just paid my bills. I went home. I got home that day and the swelling increased. The swelling was like this small and it increased into like a fist size and it kept on spreading. So I called the doctor. I said, this is what is happening. She said, it will come around. And I went to her and she said, oh, I should be doing cold compress, rice, rest, eyes, compression, elevation. So I said, okay, no problem. I kept doing that, Then we had different opinions, use hot water, use cold water. So eventually, about 3 weeks later, the swelling was not going away and there was a black scab forming on it. So we later resorted to coming to a government hospital. I came on a Tuesday. They said my leg has to do with plastic clinic, plastic bones and plastic clinic. So I said, okay, no problem. It was on Thursday. I came on Thursday, and as soon as I laid on the stretcher or on the hospital bed in the doctor's office, the doctor took a syringe and drew a fluid from the swollen part, and he said, "Oh, this is an hematoma." So he scheduled me for surgery the very next day. So I came on that Friday. Next day was Friday. I came on Friday, had my surgery. 3 days later, I was discharged. I went home. Then when I had the surgery, the I had degenerated skin around, so the skin had to be removed. So when I went home, I just kept dressing, and there was still some fat necrosis. His fat was dying off. So I kept on cleaning the wound, coming for checkup. And initially, the doctor told me, he said, depending on how that the wound is going to be a big wound after the first surgery, and two options: you might either do skin grafts or the wound will just heal well on its own. So then, about almost a month later, came for checkup. About a month later, I came for checkup, and the doctor said, "Oh, your wound we need to get reconstructed because it cannot heal as it is. Because seriously, it was an ugly sight, like very very scary because the wound was not even together at all, and it's just the area affected is just directly under my bum. You understand? And the necrosis has eaten like under, that flap, that bump flap. You get so there was no way it could even come together and heal. So I said, okay, no problem. He scheduled me for surgery that Thursday. Usually the clinic is always on Thursday. So that Thursday he scheduled me for surgery for the next Friday. I said, okay, no problem. I came on Thursday, was running around, it was just a lot. I'll give you guys the whole details of how I ran around. Then on Friday I came for the surgery. I had the surgery. I came on that Friday. I had the surgery. Thank God it was successful. I was admitted into this very ward. I stayed for 3 days again. Then I went to my discharge. There was sutures in. Then I came on Thursday for the usual clinic. And the doctor opened my wound and he was surprised, he was shocked. He was like, oh my God, like this is really out of hand. My sutures, thank you. My sutures are popped and all of that. So he said, okay, what's going to happen is I'm going to be readmitted that same Thursday. So I processed my readmission. I came to the ward. I was resting. Then he later came on Monday. We admitted on Thursday. He later came on Monday to check me up. Then they had to remove the stitches because he wasn't holding anything. So this is still an ongoing journey. I'm still in recovery, and all in all, I have been here. I've been admitted 3 times. One after the first surgery, then after the second surgery, I'm being readmitted, and I'm here right now. I'm thankful, and I know there's nothing God cannot do. I am taking care of my wound. I'm making sure I take my drugs. But the most is that I'm bored. I'm bored out of my mind. And it's been summer because for the past 3 months, a whole lot has changed in my life. I've seen who people truly are. You know, I don't really have an high expectation for people. Like I've seen who people truly are. Who people truly are. Yes, and I don't mean it in a bad way. You understand? Like people have come through for me. Like people have come through for me. As in people have called to check. Like people I never even expected. I'm like, how is this person checking on me? Like how come? Like people are calling, sending messages, some are sending financial support, like huge financial support, like, and I'm really thankful, like I'm really, really, really thankful, and it just leads me to cherish the people that are around me. Yes, cherish the people that are around me, and this phase is a kind of transitional phase, you get, because I've lost time, but I've gained experience, I've gained more insights, and yes, I'll keep giving you guys like the whole gist about my hospital journey, my recovery, and I'm praying for fast healing for myself. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching this video. Like and please subscribe and turn on your notification button. As soon as I release another video or a short, you'll be notified. So thank you very much. Once again, my name is Oladeji Favour, or you can call me Leola. Yes, Leola for sure. Just call me Leola. And welcome to my community. I call my community people the tribe. So welcome to the tribe. Thank you.